Do you know what, Jim? I always knew it was going to be something I ended up doing because, quite simply, I love to talk. I love to chat.
And that's the basis of this podcast.
In case you didn't know that about me already. And I just thought, do you know what? If I can make a career out of this, then, oh my goodness, I'm winning. And, you know, the fact that I've been able to tie that into my love of sport, and I work in entertainment as well. And, you know, it's the biggest blessing doing something I love so much. And you know as well as I do, one of the biggest privileges of this job, and this Beyond the Sport podcast is complete testament to this, you meet the most unbelievable people along the way. And, you know, sometimes when I drive home after a day of work, which is quite often never the same as the day before, I'm kind of blown away by the people I've met, the people I've spoken to, and the lessons I've learned from them.
I think being sort of in sports media is basically the next best thing to playing sport. Like, I think we all had dreams growing up of playing sport. Like, I want to be a footballer. I don't know if you had dreams of being a sports person in some way.
Do you know what? It's funny. I suppose I did and I didn't. But never. I wouldn't say I had a real dream, as in it was. You know, I loved playing sport, but it wasn't a genuine dream I had. I knew I wanted to end up involved in some capacity, but as I say, I think it was always just the presenting side of things that I loved. Even at a very young age, I used to use the TV remote to interview my family and, you know, ask them how my mum's roast potatoes were after a roast dinner. And I'd always find a way to bring it back to what I used to call the Kenzie Benali Show when I was little.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, unlike yourself, maybe didn't necessarily want to play the sport professionally, but if I got to talk about it, then I would be happy.
I bet your mum was like, Kenzie, I'm just trying to make dinner, but I haven't got time to do
I think they probably still are. I think they probably still are. They still have to put up with the Kenzie Benali Show.